coming through the door, but they're expecting more of an interesting man. Sometimes I think I can, but how much can I fake? I'll speak until I break, with every word I say, offending every way.
This is the Felt Forum of the Madison Square Garden. That is Ayn Rand, philosopher, who's created such a stir everywhere with books which incidentally sell in numbers approaching 8,000 per month. Per month, even today.
You tell me to relax and listen to these facts, that everyone's my friend and will be till the end. But know this much is true, no matter what I do, no matter what I say, offending every way.
You don't go for altruism and charity and do good and liberal and...
No. And conservative. You might as well add it all.
You don't like the conservatives either?
No.
Well,
not today's conservatives.
All right. I want to...
Because if you're speaking about women's liberation, that whole movement, it's a very false and phony issue. Women are human beings, so they need leaders just like men. But let's say in politics, they need leaders who are men or women as the leaders have earned. There is no such thing as specifically a leader of women, but just as it would be ridiculous to say you have leaders of only men.
Well, but the point...
And those who created it are the philosophers of altruism. It's those who preach self-sacrifice, selflessness, self-abnegation, all the anti-self theories, which means anti-man. All those who demand man's sacrifice, they have succeeded, and look at the results. Quite the opposite. It's in the universities that it doesn't work, because all the leftist ideas and all the misrepresentation of capitalism come from leftist liberal professors. The universities are the real villains in the picture.
Okay. All right. You want...
Or face. I am against God for the reason that I don't want to destroy reason. He says, how can I be against God? I'm against those who conceived that idea.
Yeah, but tell us why. Tell us why.
Because then it gives man permission to function irrationally, to accept something above and outside the power of their reason, and superior to reason.
And what's
Yes, you said it, I think, unintentionally. You said, so I can't wait to die and find out. That, I'm serious, is one of the results of acting on faith. You can't wait to get out of this life.
And what's wrong with that?
Because this life is wonderful, as you said. If you take Jesus Christ as an ideal human being, and that is properly the view of Christians, what do you do with your ideal being? You put him on the cross, you torture him and murder him for the sake of those who are less virtuous. Is that a proper example to set?
For the sake of those who are less virtuous?
Yeah, for the sinners, to redeem their sins, as you say. I think that's a monstrous idea. If I were a Christian, I would resent it enormously. The ideal men are to be appreciated and followed.
And listened to.
And listened to.
But
not men.
Of course not. But
physically, they certainly
that's
are.
what feminists are doing. They're standing up and educating.
No, they're asking for government power and government handouts. They go around depriving men of jobs because you have to have quota of so many women.
But their point is that they have been denied jobs all these years. So let's get at it and start swinging for it. You don't deny that there have been grievances. You don't deny sexism. You don't deny prejudice against women.
I deny all that except unequal wages. There have been. Here you can get anything regardless of your sex, because all you have to do is show your ability. And if someone is prejudiced and doesn't hire you, the intelligent employer will.
15 years ago, I was impressed with your books, and I sort of felt that your philosophy was proper. Today, however, I'm more educated, and I find that if a company...
This is what I don't answer.
Well, wait a minute, you haven't heard the question yet.
She's already estimated her position and my work, incidentally, displaying the quality of her brain. If she says today she is more educated.
I am more educated now than I was 15 years ago when I was in high school, before I went to college,
I'm
and
not
before I read the
interested in your
newspapers.
biography.
Let
In
her
that
make her point.
context,
Let her make her point. Let her make her point.
if you didn't interrupt me, I would have demonstrated what I mean. I will, to show you that I'm not evading the question, if anyone else wants to ask the same question politely, I'll be delighted to answer.
Well, there was nothing impolite.
A question asked in the following form: I used to agree with you, but now that I'm more educated, I don't, is an insult which I cannot sanction.
All right.
I am not interested in the woman's history. She didn't have to begin it that way, and that's what I want to register my protest against.
How do we
A
keep...
successful man of the 19th century never went to college, and today those who didn't go to college are more intelligent and better informed and less easily fooled than the people who did go to college.
I assume you're against
I'm
compulsory...
against public-funded education because that's the sure way to create a country of people disposed towards dictatorship, and that's what you're seeing to despise them.
Do you believe that there is going to be a day where there's going to be a female in the White House as president, and how do you feel about that?
I wouldn't vote for her.
You would or wouldn't?
Would not.
Would not.
No.
Why not?
For many reasons.
Guys,
Would you not vote for her because she was a woman, even if she were better qualified than any man?
If we had followed that law, I might.
That low? I think you have a very, very
I'll
low
tell you
opinion of
why.
women.
Let me answer this. It is not to a woman's personal interest to rule man. It puts her in a very unhappy position. I don't believe that any good woman would want that position. No. Oh, no. A president is not the only leadership position. There's senators and congressmen and
it's all right for you if they run and be elected.
Oh, certainly, and I vote for them. But wait a moment. A commander-in-chief of the army, a woman, I think it's unspeakable.
You tell me to relax and listen to these facts that everyone's my friend.